Hey guys, happy Wednesday. Can't believe we're already halfway through this week. So today we're going to kick it off with our question of the day. Today's question is, what is your favorite book? Share it with us. A lot of us are probably doing a little bit more reading at this time or finding things to do to free or to fill up our time, depending on what our schedules are like. So if you have a favorite book, share it with us, or you can let us know what the most recent book you read was, because sometimes picking a favorite is really hard. So you could just say what your most recent book was that you read, but you can share that in the comments or send a message to your coach. Let us know what the most recent book or favorite book is. For today, we're going to get a good warm-up going. It's Wednesday, so usually on Wednesday we have a little bit longer of a workout, so you'll notice that as the theme going through. We'll get warmed up, get the whole body going. We've got a couple different movements here. I'm sorry, he's going to do this all the time. So for that warm-up, we have high knees, butt kickers, toy soldiers, bottom half burpees, push-up to down dog, mountain climbers, and air squats. I'll show all those movements really briefly, but you're going to do them for 20 seconds each for 3 total rounds. So it'll take about 7 minutes to get you good and primed. And then we're going to get after a longer workout today. So for your workout, we've got 10 rounds for time, working on a 3.5-minute clock. So you're working for 3.5 minutes, but within that time, you should be getting some rest. So you're going to get through a 200-meter run. If you're not running and you have access to a rower, you can do a 250-meter row. And then the other options would be to grab a jump rope and do 60 double unders or 120 single unders. And then say you have absolutely no equipment, we'll be doing 120 toe taps. So either way, we're looking for something that's going to take around a minute, maybe a little bit more when you're pushing yourself. And then we're going to get into 10 single arm alternating hang, clean, and jerk, which I'll show what those look like depending on if you have a dumbbell or a kettlebell. And then if you don't have either of those and you have a plate, show you what that looks like, and an option if you have none of that. And then get right into 5 burpees over the rower. So if you looked at this really quick, ideally you'd be running a 200, come in, get in those 10 single arm alternating clean and jerks, and then get through your 5 burpees over your dumbbell, recording your slowest score. So say that takes you for the first time, a minute and a half, you're resting for a minute and a half. Maybe on that round 7, when you're in the middle of these 10 rounds, it's taking you 2 minutes and 10 seconds, and then you pick it back up and you're finishing in like a minute 50 again. 2 minutes and 10 seconds would be your score. So your score is your slowest round. So whatever round takes you the longest. Looking to complete that work every single time. So you definitely want to be getting somewhere around 90 seconds of rest, maybe a minute of rest. Probably about a minute of rest. You're looking for that run to take around a minute. Should be really quick with that hang, clean and jerk, and then right into those 5 burpees. And then you're resting it out, getting after it for 10 total rounds. It's going to be super fun. So hop on in. I forgot to mention that you don't have to watch this video if you're doing the 5 a.m., noon, or 5 p.m. class. We will show you the workout. We will help you tailor it to whatever equipment you have. If you're not sure what you're doing or what to do with the equipment you have, send a message to your coach. Say you're going to do this on your own and you don't know what to tailor it to, send us a message. We'll answer it for you. So that being said, it's going to be a nice long workout. I'll show those movements. I'm not going to show the running or the rowing. You guys know what that looks like. I'll show the toe taps. And then we'll get after that clean and jerk and some burpees. There is an optional cash out that's going to be in there. That's going to be an overhead carry, just kind of walking around, whatever you have if you're outside or inside, with that upper or with that right arm for 30 seconds. Then left arm, 30 seconds. 30 seconds of sit-ups. Option to use that weight, should stay nice and close to the body. Not using it to help lever you out of your sit-up position. Doing that for 3 rounds. So that's an optional cash out. If you jump in on classes, we're going to try to fit that in the time, but if it doesn't fit in, we're not going to worry about it. Our primary focus is going to be that warm-up and a really good workout today. So for that workout, I'm going to show those movements here. again, we've got that running, excuse the mess here. We've got that running option. If you don't have anything, you can toe tap to an object. Maybe you have your kettlebell, your dumbbell. Just gonna do 120 toe taps as the option there. Other than that, you have your jump rope option, or ideally going for that 200-meter run, depending on what you can do. For that single arm clean and jerk, just getting warmed up. We will do a few deadlifts because every single rep is going to start with a deadlift, starting that weight at the hip. So we'll practice a few of those, probably 5 each side to get your body warm. After those 5 reps on each side, just talking about that clean, you're gonna come from the hang position, send those hips back, drive up, zip, and meet that weight. And then you can punch into that jerk from there. But we're just gonna work on the clean first. So if you have a kettlebell, it's gonna look like this, a little bit like a kettlebell swing. Hips go back, weight comes out. So I'll show one here. Zip it up, meet under that weight, and then stand. You can alternate arms here. Zip it up, punch under, and stand. I'm going to show with a kettle or a dumbbell because that's what most of us have. Same thing, deadlift it off the ground. That first rep starts from a hang position. You're still doing pretty much a swing, but then driving, keeping that weight nice and close to the body and punching under. So if you notice from the side, I'm not letting it slide or fly all the way away. I'm punching right under it versus swinging it out and around. So keep it nice and close to the body, send those hips back, punch under, stand it up. The jerk is the movement that's going to take a little bit more work. So getting warmed up for that, just going to get after that strict press on the right. I would say again, 3 to 5 reps, depending on what weight you have. You might have to tailor this a little bit. If you have to do both hands on that dumbbell just to get those shoulders warm, that's fine. But the nice thing with the jerk is that even with a heavier weight, we can get underneath that weight. So we're gonna get ready for that jerk, just starting with that push press. So we just did a strict press, push press. All we're doing is adding that dip drive. So we're gonna warm that up. Dip, drive for 3. And then getting that weight on the other side. Again, dip, drive for 3. With the jerk, the difference is that instead of just dip, drive, press, you can punch down underneath that weight. So we'll do 3 push press first, just to remember what it's like. With that, you're using the hips to get that weight up. Getting in 3 on each side. I know I'm doing 2, but it's hard to talk at the same time. So getting that jerk warmed up next, we'll come to the shoulder, dip, drive. I like to say punch under. So instead of thinking about just letting yourself get onto that weight or press that weight up, and think about punching down while punching your arm up at the same time. So you're sending yourself down, punching your arm up. Show what that looks like. Sending those hips down, driving up, then back down really fast. And then stand it all the way up to finish out that rep. So dip, drive, punch under. Kind of like you're sitting into a chair in that catch position. So for that full movement, it's gonna be coming from the ground to start, just that first rep. For your 10 reps, you're gonna clean, jerk, bring it down, switch arms, clean, jerk, bring it down, alternating. So I'll show 4 reps here for you guys. Deadlift it up, clean, jerk, bring it down, clean, jerk. Right? And that is 4 of the 10 clean and jerks. So that was with the dumbbell. Again, the kettlebell will be the same, but a little bit more swing action. Still trying to keep it nice and close so that it doesn't crash onto you. If you have a plate, we'll do both hands and do 10 clean and jerks. with that. And then if the weight is too heavy, you can literally clean the weight. So hands on it, clean. Sorry, it'd be from the hang. So hands on it, clean that weight, and then jerk it. So if it's a little bit too heavy, you can start with it at the hips, grab those elbows high and outside and punch yourself under, and then jerk. This does require a little bit more coordination. So if you're not a very coordinated person, I would recommend just doing kettlebell swings for this, 10 kettlebell swings all the way up overhead. Same can be done with a dumbbell. You can do dumbbell swings all the way up overhead. So if you're incredibly uncoordinated, that weight's too heavy, that's totally fine. We'll just do swings. The last movement we have is that burpee up and over, whatever you have, for 5, or jumping onto a plate if you have a plate instead. So just jump onto it. But showing that burpee, again, we flop to the ground, peel, pop up and over. You don't have to stand all the way up on these. It can look like that. If you have a kettlebell, you'll hop up and over your kettlebell. And then always you can scale that so that we're putting those hands on the ground, stepping back, stepping up, stepping over. All right, so lots of things to consider there, depending on what you have for equipment. Clearly, I skipped over the warm-up, so I'm gonna come back to that right now, just what you would do to get generally primed and warm. We've got 20 seconds of high knees, 20 seconds of butt kickers, 20 seconds of toy soldiers, bottom half burpees, push up to down dog, mountain climber, air squat. I'm gonna show each of these here really quick. We've got high knees, right? Butt kickers. And we've got those toy soldiers are just straight leg switching here. Bottom half burpees, plank position to the bottom of the squat. And then push up to down dog. You can peel that push up if you need to, pressing into down dog, or regular push up into down dog. Then we're gonna go mountain climbers, so right from that to a plank mountain climbers, and then finish with air squats. We'll do that for 3 rounds as our warm up. So if you have questions, that would be your warm up. Sorry that I put it at the end. You get that done first, then you get after warming up for your clean and jerks, getting through your workout itself, letting us know how it goes. This is a challenging one. Anytime we have multiple rounds, we know it's challenging. 10 rounds can be a lot. Just find that rhythm, chip away at it. You're not working out for more than 35 minutes. That's the max. So have some fun. Let us know how it goes. Comment to us your favorite round and that one that took a little bit more mental toughness than the rest. Last thing would be to get after that cash out if you can manage, if you have the time. Get that shoulder work in, core work in there. Awesome. Have some fun.